to have let me be part of this opening of the heart of every one of you. This is just a beginning, and it was a beautiful beginning because it was so honest, so loving yourself, which is wonderful to see. And it's the beginning, and being able to see beginnings is just one of the most wonderful things in the world. So I really thank you.
Breathe. I want you to travel this journey with me. Let your emotions guide you.
So you have to be careful. No, don't move so fast. Don't look at the time. Don't think in the to-do list that's waiting for you in the city. Be here now. Here and now. And if you have something sweet, I will appreciate. You have to come here till you were little. First, your father brought you. He was yours. Then you started coming here, walking by your own feet, together, all the family on Sundays.
It starts to get more hectic, and it goes from me just sitting, relaxing, to me, oh, let me put on my tights really quickly, or people coming in the dressing room also to change. And then the whole mood of the rooms shifts from this kind of safe space to, it's still a safe space when everyone comes, but it's more fast paced, and it's more people have things to do and places to go. People are rushing in and putting their bags down.
And it takes place in a theater classroom, and this bag suddenly appears next to me. And turns out everybody can see this bag, and the bag represents the responsibilities that come with growing up. And so everyone accepts the fact that I'm growing up so they can see the bag, but I haven't accepted it yet.
And I kind of want this to represent how growing up can be hard and growing up can feel lonely. I made a monologue for this older girl, the older version, to say to her younger self if she could have.
I felt super nervous before it began, but after I started like explaining the things at the beginning, I felt so much better. Sometimes people can betray you. Sometimes they can discourage you. They can hurt you both physically and mentally and make you feel like you're not worth much. But within that, you can find influence to better yourself and try to improve as a person. Even if you feel like doing this will make you feel even worse, just know it will help you in the future. And remember, you don't have to do this by yourself. You'll always have people to support you and help you become better. Be it your mom, your dad, guardian, friend, girlfriend, whatever. If you feel like you love them and you can reciprocate that feeling, they will always support you no matter what.
Hey, come here, relax. I want to talk to you. When you get older, you're going to start changing. And I want you to know and understand that it's hard to accept that. I mean, it's something you can't control, right? There's going to be times and moments you had that are going to be gone, and they're going to become memories, and knowing that is going to make it even easier to not want them. But soon you have to learn that these memories are gifts, even the bad ones, and you have to take them in. It means embrace them. Embrace them. Don't let them keep you in the past. The only way to get over these old memories are to make new ones.
And now, like, I'm looking outside my window, so it's no clouds out right now, but I'm just really looking at these trees, and it's like, they lived longer than me. Like, they only saw me go back of my house, but it's just like, they've seen life. I don't know, like, I'm really thinking about it, because it's, I don't know, I thought that was very cool to, like, really go outside that perspective.
You know, like, just because it's something you see every day doesn't mean that it's not beautiful, you know, and there's no significance to it.
3,840 hours, 200,000, 30,400 minutes. School starts August 31st. Should I be this tired? I know she's gonna come in and ask about all these water bottles. I need to sign into FOBS. AP course. Why hasn't he uploaded in 2 weeks? When is he gonna finish playing Pacified? Who is this playing Grey's Anatomy? What? Who is this watching Grey's Anatomy? How many people have my Netflix password? I don't want to stay. I don't want to leave.
Now, here and now. And if you have something sweet, I will appreciate. You have to come here to you a little.
So this piece has allowed me to conquer my fear about growing up. And that is what my piece is about, the fear of growing up. And
Hard. Those moments you had are now memories, and knowing that makes it easier to not want to remember. And you're scared to make new ones, but soon you have to learn that these memories are gifts, good and bad. Just embrace them. Don't let them keep you in the past. The only way to get over those memories is to make new ones.
You love a lot, sometimes too much. You get yourself hurt even if you know the consequences, so just calm down. No, but I'm serious. You put yourself in these situations when you know you're gonna get hurt in the end.
Fabulous. Dang. Go. Okay.
But what about me? I'm too careful. I'm scared to love as much as I'm capable of. I hold so much passion inside of myself, but I'm terrified to show any vulnerability. I know I'm sensitive and bursting with love on the inside.
Bags. They carry the weight of the world we can't handle ourselves. Baggage of dreams, baggage of skin and fears. What lies inside this bag that appears next to me on the eve of my 18th birthday? Is it responsibility and worries? Is it a guide to make sure I don't lose my way? Or is it the everlasting fear of growing up and being alone? These shoes have pricked my toes to the itty-bittiest points, to tears, perhaps to say goodbye to the world that I've ever known. Nostalgic about the childhood I've never had, conflicted by the thoughts of strangers. I'm told the child inside of me must die. Unfortunately, time is running out. The future is inevitable, making my mind wander at night. Where will I be in 5 years? Will I be alive? Will I have the future I want? I know time is closing in, but I know for sure that what happens in the future depends on what I do now.
So I guess the audience would be for anybody that's starting out meditation to know that you're going to like have those sporadic distractions for no reason, and it's just a process to become more serene and more like calm about how you go about meditation. I take it very seriously. Like I'm still working on it, so like that's why I like what's the best piece for me to like produce.
Who I would want to see my piece would be somebody who's like me, who feels like they're not good enough sometimes, or who may have felt like when they were younger that they weren't good enough to pursue what they wanted because they didn't see people who looked like them doing what they wanted. So that's pretty much who I made my piece for the girl who grew up like I did. Because it was so personal to me. It was like being able to write my heart on paper. And yeah.
But I know I want to I know I want to take it further than what I've already established. Yeah, y'all are definitely gonna hear from me, see an email from me about my work, because like I didn't think I was capable of doing anything, so I think that's changed this week.
Way better than I was expecting it to. I honestly felt like much better after telling people like how I feel inside, and that they can, like, people in the same situation as me, they can be helped.
But I feel like this could be a great kickstart, because I know there's more that I want to write. The audience I really wanted to point this to was kids who are changing from that adolescent stage to that young adult to the adult stage, and I'm kind of getting into the adult stage. So I really wanted to share that with everyone in general, because everyone's constantly changing, and so I feel like it's so important.
How do I say this? Just the audience I feel like should watch this is just like anybody who feels like maybe they've lost the child inside of them because they don't allow themselves to be childish as an adult, or like you should just be free, like be who you are, and also like you can enjoy childish stuff even when you're an adult. And so anybody who also has the fear of growing up, because that's what I've got. But yeah.
But I feel like, you know, like a lot of people feel the same way that I do, you know, with like how they deal with emotions and stuff like that. Like I'm certainly not alone, so I feel like anybody could see that and like identify themselves with something in that. But yeah, I'm just really proud of myself, because I've never like, I've been wanting so badly to like at least get yelled at by a director. Like I've literally missed that, like all the emotion, the drama and conflama of like being in a show or just being in the arts, and I haven't like experienced that in so long since like before quarantine. So like even yesterday when I was doing my monologue workshopping, like I needed that, like I needed to be like criticized by someone, you know. But yeah, so this process like amped me up a little bit. So yeah, thank you.
Here you go. I remember looking up at this stage 10 years ago and feeling like I'd never be good enough to be up here. I didn't even want to pursue my dreams because I felt like it couldn't happen because of the way I looked. I remember forgetting my dream and burying myself in schoolwork, hoping to find a more realistic future for myself. Then one day, I turned on the TV and I saw someone who looked just like me appear on the screen. Not only did she look like me, she walked like me and she talked like me. Seeing this person who reminded me so much of myself rekindled that flame in me. It reassured me that I was good enough to pursue whatever I put my mind to. Thank you.